This is The Internet Presents The Internet. It's a special day. We are appreciating life today. We just lost one of our best friends, Malcolm Mac Miller. He was our guest on the last episode. And we are doing our best to learn from this experience. I've learned personally that I need to spend more time with my friends and reach out to my friends when they're on my mind. I'm the type of person that'll think of somebody and just be like, I hope they're good. And I won't say nothing.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's okay. That's normal. Like, that's the majority of people.
I think so too.
In real life, nobody's like, hey, man, like every single day.
Malcolm was.
Okay,
Malcolm
that's what I'm saying.
was.
That's the exception, and that's why he was so special.
Exactly, and that's what I would want. I would rather be more like him in that sense.
It's very special that everyone has the exact same experience with Mac. He made everybody feel special.
Yeah.
He made you feel like you were best friends, whether it was like 5 minutes with him, like an hour with him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We now have Mad Martians from Atlanta.
The great Malcolm McCormick, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Rest in peace, man. Like, we let him know how much he meant to us, and he let us know how much we meant to him, which I think was the beauty of our relationship and why it hurt so much.
What's crazy is it's not just us. Like, when everything happened, everybody was, man, this is the one dude who would hit me up out of nowhere. And I'm like, damn, like, he just...
Everybody had the same story about it.
Right. How do you, like, and me, I'm looking at it like, how do you as a human being have the time and the energy to care about so many people the same way?
And make music, and run a business, and tour.
So we
make beats.
We really
like,
ain't got no excuses, because I'm broke, and I don't do that
shit. He was about love
life. He was about life. He was about life, man.
Collaboration and putting people together.
And he was really supportive of independent artists and
up and coming
artists, like people doing it in their own way. First of all, he loved comedy. He just wanted to be like in the fucking mix with comedy.
And he was funny. He was
so funny.
He wasn't whack. He actually
his sense of humor was intimidating. I couldn't keep up.
He told stories like a comedian.
He really did. And he's been that way ever since I've known him, which was college time for me years ago. And so he came to shows, and he came to the show. I told you where I played Prince, so he really loved Prince.
Oh, word.
And this was before Prince passed away. And it's a 30-seat theater, y'all. And Malcolm shows up at this theater. Everyone backstage is going crazy. Like, Mac Miller is here. What the Mac Miller is here? I'm like, yeah, that's my homie. But he really would go out of his way to come
support.
I
was in a group text with him, Mac DeMarco, and Anderson .Paak.
Oh, Lord.
It's crazy because we were trying to set up a tour for next year. The four of us.
Oh, man.
Malcolm started it. He's the one that started the group text. You know.
Speaking of group chats, do you guys remember when he threw that party at his house and put everybody in a group chat and didn't tell nobody who anybody was?
No, wait, his birthday party?
Yes. It was like the party line or something. I feel like I remember at one point Justin Bieber threatened to knock somebody out in the... But he just he took everybody that was in the phone book and just... hit the what's up? We at the house.
Hey, that's sauce. That's sauce, bro. That was hitting everybody your shit, bro.
And it was all Mac's fault. And it was the dopest ever, though. Because if you were at the party or weren't, he was like, "You're at the party."
And that's another thing that I really love.
That really happened.
Love about him is that he was so collaborative.
Seriously.
He could make an album by himself, you feel me? He make beats. He don't produce whole albums for people. He could do it by himself, but he loved working with people. He loved like spending time with people. Like just pull up to the studio, man. Like we don't have to make nothing. Or we can make 12 songs.
Yeah.
Vince was talking about it too. Like Vince was saying when he first started coming around Mac, like he would be quiet, you feel me? He wasn't really trying to put out an album or nothing, and Mac says to him like, yo, so
stop playing.
when are you dropping the album? And he was like, I ain't got no beats. And Mac was like, I got beats.
He hit him with the real. He was like, don't play.
I make beats, so what's good? Well, I ain't got nowhere to record. I got a studio. And that's something too that I hope more people realize is how good of a musician he was.
You watch this man lift a heavy ass Telecaster
Solo behind his
back 39 times.
and wouldn't miss a note.
Every few select shows, he'd give you like this like look. It'd be like either me, Tay, or Chris, or he'd look at me like, I'm about to do it.
I'm about to do it. Let's
He was like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
he would
he'd be
do
like,
he would
"All right,
look
here we go."
excited to do the behind the back solo.
Yeah,
Mac is the
toys.
reason I play the Rickenbacker 330.
Really?
Wow. Wow. You got you on the joint.
Yeah, I played his first, fell in love with it, and I had to get one.
Wow.
Wow.
That's epic. He looked the up to
He
you,
loved
Thundercat,
you,
bro. Like,
yeah.
just on some musician shit.
Exactly.
Like, he loved, he was inspired. Just the same way we were inspired by him, man.
I don't know, man. When I think of Mac right now, and the moments I had with him, the parts that stand out to me too are also just the parts that were not music.
Yeah.
It was really like real life lived.
Yeah.
There's the part that everybody can see right in front of them that doesn't always need to be pronounced and talked.
Right.
There's the part that was just like, yo, this is the dude that I would hit up just to go to the comic store with. This is the dude I would hit up when I'm going to the movies. Mm-hmm. It goes in waves where I feel the pain of like, and it's real deep.
Same.
It's real deep and like it sucks. The thing that keeps me like real cool is knowing that I didn't miss a chance to tell him I loved him.
Me too.
I never
same.
missed it.
I
I
told
hit
him-
that
I
dude
told
at
him
3
a
o'clock in
lot.
the morning.
Yeah.
It didn't matter,
Yeah.
It's just like he need to hear it.
Since we speaking about giving people flowers while they're here, Steven, I just want you to know, like, as a friend, like, I don't know how much you've inspired me, bro. I don't talk to you about it because it's weird for me, but I really do love you. And like, you're the reason I play the way I play. You're the reason I approach music the way I do. And I want this to go on record
It's
for
true.
people to hear. I'm gonna take my glasses off so you can see me looking you in the eye. Like, it's even more special to me, like, that I can call you a real friend,
Yeah.
a close friend, and we can have those moments. I can talk to you about some real shit. Like, I
wanted
really
to be you in 9th grade when Jamil showed me you.
Yeah, like,
I wore fake Gucci belts, like trying to be you.
yeah, like I really felt like it was important to say that on record for people to hear. Like,
I've loved y'all since the day I met y'all, man. Like straight up, and it was like I could see it, and I was like, oh, there's the music.
Yes.
I was like, there it is, and it's like it's been magical ever since.
I'm just glad that the last time we all sat down together, it was, a celebration of life. We sat down and we reminisced on all our memories together.
one of the last conversations I had with Mac at his house, and I remember I was coming from the skating rink. I was tired. He was like, just come. He was like, just come over, man. I'm coming from the skate park. He was like, just come over. I was like, all right. So I went to his house, and he seemed happy.
Yes.
He actually, and even
No,
Jimmy,
he was happy.
He was
Jimmy
happy.
could co-sign. Jimmy
That's the
co-signed
thing.
was like, I haven't
And
seen
that's-
this happy.
And that's another thing that I want people to know is how happy he was.
Yes.
This
Yes, he
was
was
a
happy.
mistake.
Yes.
Thank
That's very important.
This was a big mistake.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I was really upset with him. Like, I was really angry.
And that's okay.
When I first got the news, first of all, I was in a meeting when I got the news, and so I couldn't process it at the moment. It took me a day. It registered for me the morning after when I woke up and I realized, that I can't text him. Jacksonville, Florida, we're on the Space Migration Tour. Internet set, we're opening. We're like a few songs in, and this kid on our right starts a chant, "We want Mac.
Yeah.
We want Mac," like in between songs. You feel me? And it got loud, like on the right side. We were just like,
See, I basically was like, we'll leave y'all want to. Like, it ain't no-
Don't worry, nobody
yeah,
cares.
I was like, should we go? Matt was like, oh, y'all want us to leave? We can leave. I was like, yeah, we'll leave. It's all good. Some girl on the other side of the crowd held up an internet t-shirt. I was like, okay, we gonna do one more song for you over there with
Good
the
Lord.
merch. You feel me? We did the last song and we got off stage. Vince went on the bus, told Mac what happened.
Yeah.
Like, fast forward, Mac comes out to do his set. And he did one song and then he stopped. He was like, yo. I gotta say something real quick. There was a chant that got started earlier. I heard there was some heckling going on earlier. You feel me? Who was it? Who started? But the dude who started the chant raised his hand, was like,
Everybody pointed to him in that
yeah, we
section like,
want
it was this
Mac.
motherfucker.
Everybody pointed to him. He was like, yeah, you
and
have
your
to
girl.
leave.
You and your girl gotta go.
But I'll never forget, he was like, bro, like, this tour is real special. Like, everybody on this tour is family. You can't treat my family like that.
Wow.
That's what's important right now is I think just remembering the best parts of him and pushing that forward, keeping his name alive because he stood for really great things. This episode has been a beautiful celebration of life.
Hey.
You know, reminiscing on our friend, our angel Malcolm. You know, we gonna learn from you. Gonna learn from your beautiful qualities and try to push more love into this world.
Keep your energy going.
Word.
Man, R.I.P. You feel me? We love you,
Great
Malcolm.
spirit.
Yeah.
Thanks for
What a guy, man.
Thanks for all the love and the light that you gave us while you
Won't
was around.
forget it. We'll keep your fire burning.
Yep.
Love you.
Love you. Thank you, Quinta.
Thank
you,
you.
Thundercat, for coming and sharing your
Absolutely.
stories with us.
Right,
This
right.
was beautiful.
Right.
We gonna stay in touch. We gonna stay family forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Malcolm's memory. Amen.